blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice, that afterlife should have you curious. Each week, that week's speech should have you furious. The same, all hail King such and such. You say hell, I say hell, get off is much to be desired. Khutbah should be fire, let's rouse the believers. Situations dire.
I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
You claim Salafiyya, we follow the Salaf in understanding, but without the branding of law. Named us Muslim, with that we stay content. No division is titles, egos a false idol. A mustard seed of kibba can land you in the fire. Plus that his beer is fueled by desires. Question, aren't y'all tired of divide and slaughter? May Allah grant us guidance. Shout out to the martyrs.
I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice, that afterlife should have you curious. Each week, that week's speech should have you furious. The same, all hail King such and such. You say hell, I say hell, get off is much to be desired. Khutbah should be fire, let's rouse the believers. Situations dire.
I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
You claim Salafiyya, we follow the Salaf in understanding, but without the branding of law. Named us Muslim, with that we stay content. No division is titles, egos a false idol. A mustard seed of kibba can land you in the fire. Plus that his beer is fueled by desires. Question, aren't y'all tired of divide and slaughter? May Allah grant us guidance. Shout out to the martyrs.
I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Hey. I'm O Yum Yum the podcast. The podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice, that afterlife should have you curious. Each week, that week's speech should have you furious. The same, all hail King such and such. You say hell, I say hell, get off is much to be desired. Khutbah should be fire, let's rouse the believers. Situations dire.
Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast.
You claim Salafiyya, we follow the Salaf in understanding, but without the branding. Allah named us Muslim, with that we stay content. No division is titles, ego's a false idol. A mustard seed of kibba can land you in the fire. Plus that his beer is fueled by desires. Question, aren't y'all tired of divide and slaughter? May Allah grant us guidance. Shout out to the martyrs.
Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice, that afterlife should have you curious. Each week, that week's speech should have you furious. The same old same, all hail King such and such. You say hell, I say hell, get off is much to be desired. Khutbah should be fire, let's rouse the believers. Situations dire.
Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast.
You claim Salafiyya, we follow the Salaf in understanding, but without the branding. Allah named us Muslim, with that we stay content. No division is titles, ego's a false idol. A mustard seed of kibba can land you in the fire. Plus that his beer is fueled by desires. Question, aren't y'all tired of divide and slaughter? May Allah grant us guidance. Shout out to the martyrs.
Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put fitna and dhul on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast.
Peep this, your grave, you may be near it. Life's short, yeah, that part, so take it serious. Think twice, that afterlife should have you curious. Each week, that week's speech should have you furious. The same old same, all hail King such and such. You say hell, I say hell, get off is much to be desired. Khutbah should be fire, let's rouse the believers. Situations dire.
Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put kufr and shirk on blast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. Amo Yum Yum the podcast. We put
Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome
to Amo Yum Yum, the podcast where we seek to cure the kufr infected by injecting the Islamic perspective. No COVID. Today we have with us, first time here, he's a Virgi.
Virgi?
The Virgi?
What is that, the Virgi?
In German.
Virgin?
In German, Gudenzeit.
Gudenzeit.
Yeah, Gudenzeit in German.
Yeah.
I thought that means hello.
The Wiener's lighting.
All right, we'll go with it.
Oshkosh by gosh.
What is
To all
that?
my German viewers.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like German, man.
I know how to count in German.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like German.
Oshkosh.
No.
Mash bash.
No, that sounds like...
Badus badas.
No. That sounds like Shaka Zulu. Anyway, that's not...
Say, look. Next podcast, why he still be
Yeah.
saying anti-black stuff.
Before I go to anti-black, disclaimer real quick. Yeah, there you go. The opinion of Amo Yum Yum the podcast is based on Islam. Our intentions are to be correct. However, we may not always be right. Others may differ in concept, but these are ours.
Ours.
Yeah, we gotta say that all the time.
Okay. Hey,
time.
I just had a discussion, but we'll talk about that later.
What is the discussion?
Well, to start the podcast, I denounce my name, Imam.
Really?
I denounce.
Denounce?
Because the picture of Amo Bernie,
Yeah.
like this in the line, somebody imposed this picture in the Salat.
Yeah.
And I saw it as more a mockery of Bernie than a mockery of the Salat, because he wasn't doing anything, different than the Salat. He was standing in the Salat. If he became Muslim, he probably would put the same mittens on and make Salat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I said it's more of a mockery on Bernie than on the Salat. I didn't see it as a mockery, mocking the deen, which is kufr.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kufr outside of Islam. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
It takes you out of the fold of Islam, out of the pale of Islam.
Yeah.
So, because if Bernie becomes Muslim, it's more offensive to his people.
Yeah.
Because if he became Muslim, it would be
Good for us.
enjoyable
Yeah,
by
yeah.
us. We would enjoy it. Every sin he do, we'll make an excuse for it. He could do everything outside of Islam after becoming Muslim, and we will be okay with it, like we are with celebrities. So it's more of a mockery of Bernie than it is of the deen.
Yeah, that's how I look at it too.
Yeah, but like I say, I didn't see the brothers. I understand why the brother felt that way.
Yeah.
But I didn't agree with his opinion.
Yeah.
So he said, and you call yourself an imam. So anyway, I denounced the imam.
And Islam actually, if you did the salah, technically all imams, yani.
Yani.
Technically we're all, you're imam too sometime, right?
Yani.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So what's the qualification of being imam? You just know a little bit of surah.
Well, yani.
Yani.
Okay. So anyway, first time the Wiener sliding. I mean a Gudenzeit. Okay, for our German viewers, probably have one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is Amo Amir. Now
Very, very young brother.
Oh, subhanAllah, he is so
Young
young.
Amo.
We should really call him Ibn Amir.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Wait.
No.
That means son of. I'll kind of be the son of myself.
I just sunned you, son.
But a few seconds ago I did this,
Random.
But nobody
brother
did the second
Amir.
time.
I'm not ready.
Okay, all right, go.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Amo Amir. Okay. Gudenzeit. Okay.
What is good in
This
tight?
is German. This is German for the first time on the show.
Good in tight. Is that like the tide? Pause, man. Nobody gets it now.
It took me like.
You don't get it.
I got it, but I'm like,
Okay.
what is that good in tight?
Okay.
And then he was like,
That's how you say hello in German.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to Germany and won't be allowed to homeschool. So anyway,
Oh yeah, that's what Americans said. It's literally crazy, man.
So returning, Amo Yusuf,
Yes.
the nigga you love to hate.
Oh, of course.
You can't say that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't say.
Only when I allow it.
No, but I can't say that. I can't say that.
Yeah.
On the, so I retract.
Live. There's no edit.
No.
There's no edit.
I retract being an imam, and I retract the N word. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
man.
very sorry.
I'm kind of used to all your abuse.
Oh, okay. I'm quoting Ice Cube. Cube of ice.
Yeah.
Ice
Cube
tray.
of ice. What's up with Ice
Ice
Cube
tea?
and Ice Tea and why is tea? Like, what's the relevancy in that?
Well, you know,
What's the cube?
you
like?
people drink very hot tea.
Oh, I
We
love
drink-
hot tea.
We drink cold tea.
Yeah, I was like this.
So the more preferable rap name back in the day was Ice Tea, Ice Cube.
Yeah, the first
Cube
time
of
I
Ice.
but the first time I drink iced tea, I was spit. I was like, what the hell is this?
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what is this?
He don't consider
There's
that
no
tea.
iced tea in
No, man.
Hanok?
You guys are weak.
Wow.
Be a man and drink hot tea.
I like best of both worlds.
Anyway, I mean, crawling through the mountains of Afghanistan, you gotta have some hot tea.
Hey, Dion says you can't say ninja.
Okay. I apologize. I renounce Dion. I renounce Eman.
Should we start? Should we start?
Okay,
Should we go with this? Is the third time I'm saying
let's move on.
Random.
Okay, random is Biden's 100-day mask challenge. Okay, you all that didn't want to be cooped up in your homes, because actually going out, getting some sun and the vitamin D and pause and living your life is actually the best cure for corona. It's the best remedy.
don't
against
say the
corona.
just say the Rona. So Rona.
I mean,
say Rona. Yeah.
I denounce Beanie Man.
Yeah.
I denounce Dion.
Yeah.
I denounce Gudentite.
Yeah.
I denounce Ibn Amir.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
No,
too.
no,
I denounce saying Corona. I should say Rona.
No, say the good in tat again.
Gudentite.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, continue.
Okay, let's do it, man.
Yeah, just say Rona because we don't want to get
Oh, yeah,
blocked
yeah,
by
yeah, okay.
because right now with this new president, the censorship going to be on a high alert.
Okay, and I can't say R19 because that's a grade, that's a grade of installation.
And plus, we're not doctors.
Yeah, we're not. I play a doctor.
Yes.
But
You
but-
play
but
doctor.
you-
Pause.
you can't pause, doctor.
I don't know if that was pause worthy.
No, he pauses everything.
No, doctor. Man.
You said
Okay, check it out though.
Yeah.
Biden initially just jumped out the gate. 100-day mask challenge. He gonna challenge y'all to a 100-day mask, and see, he's wise, or his writers, his handlers are wise to put the word challenge in it, because if you say challenge, an idiot will eat a Tide Pod.
A lot in social media. That's why.
If you say challenge, a dude would get in the tub, put lighter fluid on himself, and put himself on fire because you challenged him.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say challenge, so he said 100-day mask challenge. Man, we've been wearing masks for over 100 days, yo.
Yeah. That's why I think only the idiot's gonna follow that.
Of course, the idiots. But now it's federal mandate now.
Is it?
Yeah. Remember trains,
Yeah.
planes, automobiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was based on
And
the
buses.
state.
You didn't have, it was laissez-faire, or how do you say it in French?
Yeah.
States control their own selves.
Yeah.
Governors are like mini presidents, actually.
Yeah.
You control your own state. You know, states are allowed to have their own affairs. So what happened is government class in the projects. So anyway, so what happens is that now they're going to make it a federal mandate. You must wear the mask if you're on a public bus, Greyhound or local, right? You got to wear it on a train, and you got to wear it on a plane. That means the air marshal might tap you on the shoulder and say, look, get your mask up. It's the last time I'm going to tell you.
Just like Saudis, man.
You'll get 100
But guess
lashes.
what though? This is actually, from a business point of view, that's a great opportunity for us. We should make some money.
No, but they've been making money on masks.
Yeah, but we can come with a creative, comfortable mask.
No, let's put masks with curse words on it. like when the air marshal walks up and say, put the mask on, go, F you.
No. I bet you if you have the mask with the Bernie's meme, it's gonna sell.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hey, if you sell
dropping
it,
the
give
jewels.
me 10% when you make that,
Dropping the
okay?
jewels.
Give
Seriously.
him 10, give him 15.
Yeah.
You'll take 75.
Ooh, no.
Yes, so they won't make any money.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Simple math,
So,
baby.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but it's
math
ridiculous.
isn't
Didn't
that
he take
good.
the vaccine? Why is putting the stuff on? Like, why is putting?
What?
the
Because they say can I say vaccine?
You can't
The
see
the vac.
Vac attack.
The vac.
The Ronavac.
Vac.
Okay, only.
I like that.
They say it lessens your chance of dying. You may die of the actual vac,
Yeah.
but they say getting the vac, if you survive the vac shot,
Yeah.
you may live on a higher percentage than if you didn't take the shot. But if you don't take the shot and just go out and get some sun, you have a higher chance than taking the vaccine.
One thing with the mask, let's say like people don't properly use masks already.
Oh, yeah.
They're reusing the same masks.
Bacteria.
Lots of bacteria, millions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millions of different.
So how are you gonna create a mandate for a 100-day mask challenge without even putting out the resources to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Masks should actually be available everywhere you go.
If that's gonna be,
You shouldn't
the
have to
case.
buy a mask. See what I'm saying? Unless
Yeah.
you want, the high
Fancy,
fashion mask.
fancy, the
Yeah,
Gucci mask.
fancy,
See that?
yeah.
I heard the Gucci mask very expensive.
Yeah. Gucci,
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, okay, so now
What's popping?
no, before that.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, if you notice my shirt is dingy,
Is it?
okay? It's quite dingy. Okay, if you notice it's dingy, this is that new Yeezy. see, every time, like if I don't wipe my face when I leave the house, I got crust in my eyes.
Yeah.
It's my new Yeezy face.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got
That's
mud.
good.
If
I
I got
like
mud
that.
on my shoes,
I'ma use that.
Yeezys. Dingy white shirt, Yeezys.
We gotta.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's all Yeezy. That's
Sound
it.
bite.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. If I don't take a bath, Yeezy.
Anyway. Yeah.
So anyway,
These ninjas.
what's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Topic of the day, the hot topic is what? The cliche, there are three sides to every story.
Yeah.
Three sides to every story. That's what you'll hear. So ironically, the brother from was he from Jordan, Yemen?
Sultan? From Sultan?
Yeah.
Oh, Libya.
Libya.
Brother Hisham.
I
Yeah, Brother
forget,
Hisham,
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
watching. Good stuff.
Libya.
Yeah.
He said that he never heard the cliche. Three sides of every story.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard it many times.
Western.
I've heard Muslims repeat it. And that's what made me think of
I don't think he said he never heard of that. I think we were talking about the lamps. And
Oh, yeah, he
said
said about that.
He
He never,
didn't know
the
about
opinions
that.
on the
No,
left.
I think before I mentioned the lambs, I think he said he never heard of that three sides to every story.
Hisham, did you say that? Let us
Call
know in the
in.
comment. Call me now.
The line is active.
Call into the show. The line is active. We won't answer. Call on the phone.
Aussie phone.
Very
Mine's
primitive.
on
Very
airplane
primitive.
mode.
Okay, so the issue is that this is a cliche. There are three sides to every story. They say your side, my side, and the truth, which we know as haq. Okay, your side, my side, and the truth. That's what they say. So, Islamically, anyway, that's something else. So,
New sound effect. Sound bites.
sound effect. Islamically,
Like a duck.
the assumption is that if we are at odds, okay, that neither of us can stand up on the hop. That's the assumption. When you say there are three sides to every story,
Yeah.
that means neither of us at odds or debating or disagreeing will be standing upon the hop, but the hop will be something independent of both of our perspectives. So crickets.
We should make a cricket sound.
There can be situations in which both people are wrong, and then both people are inaccurate, and then the truth is like outside of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's when you say there are three sides to every story. That's a blanket
Exactly.
statement. That's problematic.
In Spanish, todo. I'm saying bil Arabi, kulli. I'm saying you're saying every.
Yeah.
This is, if you notice, women talk this way.
Yeah.
Women, not a slight on women. It's just part of our nature.
Yeah.
Muhammad Sallallahu said, if you, long as you're doing right by a woman, she's pleased with you. When you do one thing wrong, she said, I've never got anything good for you. They speak in definites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are definite terminologies. I've never, and you got the deen from Muhammad Sallallahu.
What do they mean when they say there's a three side to every story? Does that mean they're all different? Do we agree on all of it? What is the point of saying that? Because the statement when people say we can agree to disagree,
Yeah.
right? I have a problem with that statement. It never like stuck in my head. Like Rasha, I cannot think about what do you mean we agree to disagree? If I provide you the haqq, the truth, right?
Yeah.
Then you're gonna say we can agree to disagree. That means, are you agreeing with my haq, or you just want to avoid the conversation?
Well, me and a brother that just disagreed about the Bernie meme, whether it was a mockery of the dean, a mockery of Bernie only, we left in disagreement. I didn't agree to disagree with him, but I told him, I said, you may be correct.
Yeah.
You may be correct. I say, but I don't see it. I don't see it as of now. When I grow in deen, grow in knowledge, maybe I'm laying down at night and the bright light will come through my window and something will descend. Negro, you are wrong.
Oh, wow.
And you're not no email.
Wow. That's a beautiful voice, man.
Oh,
Can you do the
A
comment?
weem away. No, never mind. I thought we were about to harmonize up in here. Boy. In the ghetto, the mighty ghetto, the Negroes the Negroes were at a post. I'm just kidding. Stop that, man. Stop that.
Approved.
Stop. Okay. So anyway,
Approved.
so like Amu Amir mentioned, he said that if both are wrong, if both are incorrect on a particular issue, then the haq stands outside of them. So that's the third. The haq becomes the third.
That's an option.
Right? That's an option.
Yeah.
I'm wrong, you're wrong. The haq is the third side of the story.
Yeah.
The other scenario is that you're right, I'm wrong. There's no need for the third. You have the haq. You have the haq.
Because when we talk about there's a three side to a story, right? Are we talking about three people or just two people or one person?
No, we're talking about three stories.
Stories.
They're not individuals, but three stories.
Well, it's saying that saying applies when there's a dispute usually between two parties.
Then we say like there's a two sided story.
If it's just me myself trying to figure something out,
Four sided the story.
unless like I gotta.
I mentioned. I posted that literally in my head. I'm driving to the gas station. You know my truck, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm driving to the gas station because my truck will say it's full. Anyway, so I'm driving to the gas station and I'm like a mile away. I say, subhanAllah, inshallah, I'm gonna make it. Hope I make it to the gas station. And the shaitan say, nah, son, you ain't gonna make it, son. I said, shut up, shaitan. I said it out loud. Everything was happening in my head. Inshallah, I hope I make it to the gas station.
Just going psycho.
And the shaitan said, nah, Sean, I don't think you're gonna make it. I said, shut up, shaitan.
Have you noticed how he rides? The truck?
Yeah.
What is this, man?
No.
Who rides like this?
No. I'm overcompensating.
Who rides like this? I'm gonna be like this.
I mean, I don't want to go. I don't want. I don't want to flow. So yeah.
How are you gonna do like this? Like the gun.
Yeah. Look, my computer.
Computer.
My computer. Don't.
Looking at
Look
the
him up.
password.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the password. I saw the keyboard.
Ah!
I see the type.
We're blocking the
Size.
screen.
Yeah,
We're blocking the screen when we should have been blocking the keyboard.
we saw it, man.
Bro.
We're
I
blocking.
feel like
Come on, man.
look how he's typing.
No.
When he respond the key in the WhatsApp group.
Yo, stop.
That's how he
Why
responds.
is he doing that? No, we are blocking the screen when the
But we
screen
can see your
already has
typing.
the-
He showing my on live.
Yeah.
You show my password.
Yeah, he did like this.
Hey.
Now hackers will figure, oh, he did this. Man, this guy is so untech savvy. This
Okay.
guy, not tech savvy at all.
in-
No wonder he
anyway.
write like this.
Okay.
So anyway, okay. So the issue is that Yani.
Yani.
Okay. So we got both sides being wrong. The third
One
third
is
side
wrong,
to the story
one's
is
right.
the haq.
And
Because both are wrong.
is the third side always on the right? Always has to be.
Well, if there's a third, it has to be the haq.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only time the third exists. The third side of the story.
Yeah.
Because if you are correct and I'm incorrect, then you have the haq. Where's the third side of the story?
Yeah.
Another lie or another incorrection?
Yeah.
No. So you got you're right, I'm wrong. Okay. There's no need for a third side. Also, both can be correct.
Yeah. In different.
Then there's no need for a third side.
Yeah.
Both
like
can be correct.
Like in the 50
okay.
issues and stuff like that.
Yeah. Both can be. So there are examples. There are examples of both individuals being correct. You know what I'm saying? There are examples of both individuals being correct. One example is Omar radiallahu anh and the woman. You know, Some people don't. They reject this hadith, and mainly, but any hadith that goes against their state of thinking, they reject it, whether they're conscious of it or not. They don't like people afraid to correct Omar.
Wow.
And one of the older Bedouin stood up and said, "Oh Omar, believe me, if we see any crookedness in you, we'll correct you with our swords." Omar started to smile. But see, we are told to grab the ruler by the hand and go around the corner. Well, first of all, you grab him by his hand, they're gonna cut your hand off. Okay? Yeah. Don't go around the corner by yourself. Have a third person. You know, have three sides to that story. Okay. So anyway, if you go near the ruler, they'll kill you or jail you. If you touch him, they'll cut your hand off. So the rulers are not even approachable. I mean, even nice letters like the letters from Safar Hawali and Salman al-Oda, nice letters got them jailed in threats of death, by beheading, so on and so. So you can't approach these. As a matter of fact, in Islam, we don't have rulers. You have a ruler. So I don't understand people that say they follow the Salaf, always promoting illegitimate leadership in multiplicity. Okay. In multiple numbers, okay? So also our leadership is central and singular, okay? Everybody else is appointed as an assistant or a helper, okay? Even a wali or a governor. So anyway, so with this being said, the woman stood up, okay? Stood up when Omar said, "We're going to limit the sadaq. We're going to limit it because
for the mahr, right?
The mahr, yeah, the marriage gift, the dowry." He said, "We're going to limit it because I fear," this is a dar, he felt some future harm. If a trend continues, a leader has a right to say, "Hey, let's stop this trend." If you need one instance during Islamic Dola Islamiyah, they were short of riding animals, animals to carry the heavy load like donkeys, and people were eating them. So Omar said, "Okay, no more eating them." And you have to obey the Amir. So it's like, I'm not saying he made it haram. He made a concession right then that, hey, look, these cannot be eaten because they are needed for the state. And this is the ruler's right. And we'll get back to the importance of the ruler in settling disputes later.
Yeah.
But so the woman stood up when Omar said, "We're going to limit the dowry because what happens? It leads to homosexuality, promiscuity, it leads to all that, right? So when young men can't marry because the dowry
is so high.
Yeah, you done made the dowry the issue. Now the dowry is the marriage now.
Yeah.
And they wonder why marriages don't work.
I mean,
dowry
you see
is
that
the
now.
marriage. Yeah, you see it.
Go ahead.
So the woman stands up. She says, "Oh, Omar, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? Muhammad never did that. Abu Bakr never did that. He said, and who are you to do that?" Omar said, "The woman is right and Omar is wrong." Omar was not wrong. Omar just conceded. He was not wrong in what he. This is right as the ruler, a dog. So this is what he did. And I know, like I say, people that don't believe in addressing rulers, these legitimate rulers, okay, that will correct it in public, and there are many examples of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Illegitimate rulers are giving a pass. I don't know how they're giving a pass. But anyway, the last example I'll mention is Abu Bakr and Omar. Okay.
Yeah.
They were in dispute about whether the army of Usama going to fight the Romans would never be disassembled as Muhammad put it together before he passed away.
Yeah.
So now Abu Bakr started to organize a separate army to go fight those that refused to pay the zakat. Okay. Yeah. So Omar said, "Will you fight them when they say La ilaha illallah?" So there was a dispute there.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a dispute there. And Abu Bakr said, "Oh, Omar, you were tough in Jahiliyyah. Are you a coward in Islam?
Yeah.
Are you weak in Islam?"
Yeah.
He said, "By Allah, I will fight them even if they refuse me the rope that you put inside to guide the horse. That rope, that little short rope. So if they deny me that, I will fight them for it. Because yes, they say La ilaha illallah, but they must pay his dues." So Omar said, "I agree."
See?
Okay. There was no need for a third story. They say your side, my side, and the truth. That means that neither of us can stand up on the truth. There has to be a truth as a third story. We Muslims, we stand up on the truth. That's why many ulama say that you should speak in definitive terms when regarding Islam. You should not say, in our belief, you shouldn't say that. You should say, Allah is one God, Muhammad is a messenger. On the day, you should speak in authoritative sense.
Assertive and authoritative.
Assertive, yeah. Because you know what happens when Muslims sell cars? They don't sell Islam or give dawah to Islam like they do when they do cars.
Yeah.
This car is, yes, it's 200,000 miles, but hear me out. You can get another 200,000 because the owner before that did proper maintenance, and we have all the records in the glove compartments. They kept proper maintenance on it. This car is a Honda, and they're known to run forever. The maintenance, even if there's a problem, the maintenance is not really high because it's just a 4-cylinder. There's easy access to the engine, and they're selling that car. But when it comes to Islam, you know, we're all Ibrahimic. You know, we're all going to heaven, just different kinds of heaven.
It's very weak, like defeated.
Yeah.
Very defeated.
Like who wants to be a Muslim?
Yeah.
After all of that. So again, both can be incorrect. That needs to be a third side, which is the haq, okay? And that can be carried by a person to them, okay?
Yeah.
Or Googling or whatever, finding information or calling somebody, okay? There can be one person correct and the other one incorrect, so there's no need for a third side because one has the haq. Or both can be correct, just have different viewpoints. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So when they say it's 3 sides to every story,
there's this.
the every is the big problem. The every is the big problem. Go ahead.
There's this statement that people be like, "Oh, well, that's your truth. This is my my truth."
Yeah.
And it's like,
What does that? You know what does that do? No conversation.
that's
We just stop right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Your truth is yours and mine is mine.
Yeah.
We all go in our own separate ways. The same thing with the agree to disagree. That means there's no more
I
conversation.
always threaten them with gravity.
Right?
I say, let's go on top of this building.
Yeah.
Your truth, I don't know what your truth is, but mine is you can fly. I accept your truth. Yeah.
Accept the truth.
that works if you're talking about like, the best fruit is oranges.
Yeah, something trivial.
Or something trivial like that. But you can't utilize that in
That goes back to, I know some sisters say, I'm a PhD. Woo, woo. You know, I got a dog. Yeah. Say,
For Muslim, you got a cat?
I know some that say that I have a degree, I'm smart, I'm this and that.
Cats.
And then they say, you argue with women. Well, women have scholarships since the time of Aisha radiallahu anha.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, we're not debating which of the housewives of Dallas was the best show. You know? I said, we're debating Dean. I said, Dean has no gender.
Yeah.
The sister said, Dean has no gender.
Pause. What is dunder? It's like
Dean has no gender.
What is it? Dunder muffler? What is it? Dunder?
Yeah, I don't know. She said something. Anyway, but she laughed. Gene has no gender.
Actually, there's the X chromosome and Y chromosome. I mean, like
I mean, but like, you know,
in terms of
but this is the issue. The issue is that the hawk is there.
Yeah.
The hawk is there. Who's upon it? Sometimes that takes discussion.
Yeah.
You know, one person that's going to heaven said, he said that
it's gonna go to heaven.
this.
well, that is what he said.
Oh, astaghfirullah. Nobody's guaranteed. Come on, man.
No, you gotta go.
No, nobody's guaranteed. That's not to work for it.
You gotta go.
What are these? Safe
gotta
sex?
go.
What is that? These safe sex? What is this?
What's the point then? What's the point of all that? What's the point of all that if you ain't going? So anyway, so he said, we don't argue with people of innovation. I say the scholars of the past always did.
All the time.
They argue with atheists, Christian, Jew,
everybody.
Greek philosophers.
Yeah.
They argue with the Mu'tazila, Ajabriya.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They argue with all these people. So what you mean? When do y'all stop?
I think they were debating
I don't
more.
go to heaven if y'all
I think they were debating more. I don't know if there's a hadith or a statement that says La jidala fi din, which means no argument in the deen, something like that. Because you're doing it for the sake of argument.
Well, yes, for the sake of argument.
Yeah, you see, that's different. But when you debate, there's a knowledge, there's a conversation that's taking place. So you have to do that. Otherwise, how are you going to learn?
Yeah.
But if you just want to argue for the sake of argument,
Yeah.
you're not going to go anywhere.
I know people, there were brothers in Egypt that were propagating for the return of Islam as a system, okay? And they would give dawah to individuals. Individuals would join. They would join the halaqah and they would study and so on and so forth, okay? Now, what happened was when the Egyptian government started tightening the screws, a lot of them left Morocco. This is Morocco.
Okay.
A lot of them left the movement, left the halakha, and started to talk intellectual arguments. And the young brothers didn't know Islam, so they would get crushed.
Yeah.
In every sitting, in every discussion, in every debate, they would get crushed.
Oh, so they joined them for that reason.
They
so
joined
can
the group so they
debate.
can get intel, because this group was crushing the atheists.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? They were crushing the atheists. So they joined the group so they can get that knowledge. So they debating the atheists. But they know at the end of the day, we weren't just debating atheists. We're trying to reestablish Islam on top of the king's head, which he has a
Right.
big ass head. Wallah.
Pause.
He drove by. I'm in Morocco.
This is big.
In Morocco, I'm on the edge. We're on the edge of the souk, right outside the souk, the market, near the street. I'm standing with my little petite Moroccan wife, right? And we're standing there, and all of a sudden, the guards ran out and they did this here. So we like, better get your hands off me. I'm an American citizen.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
I'm a Negro American. I built this country. I ain't did nothing. Personally, I ain't did a damn thing. So anyway, so what happened was the guards came out with their guns and they, and the king passed by and he had this big old helium balloon head. He said, I said, yeah, that baby was dropped.
Pause.
They dropped that baby when he was born. Anyway, we can't talk about the king like that. Man.
Yeah, it's a big man.
The king.
Gotta stop.
King. Okay. So anyway, he's a kink in the armor of the ruling. So anyway, these people joined the halakha to learn some knowledge so they can debate the atheists better. But when the government tightened the screws, at the end of the day, they're trying to reestablish Islam. Then they all left and started speaking against the group.
Yeah, just like what happened in the September event, right? Like a lot of these so-called shiur that we thought that they speak the haqq and the truth after the event. Oh wow, now
Suit and tie.
you switch. What happened? Oh, the truth comes. So sometimes these sort of situations are actually good to expose type of people.
Yeah. It only brings people to Islam. I mean, every kaboom, people take shahada.
Yeah.
Every people take shahada.
Yeah.
Every people take shahada. Leave me alone. I take shahada. Get your hands off my
Pocket.
double and mother.
Oh no.
What happened?
Don't even go. Don't even go there, man.
Don't take shahada when they
No.
double.
No.
Okay, no.
Don't even go there.
Okay. So anyway,
Too much.
well, agreeing to disagree. Back to that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Agreeing to disagree, I call it kufr.
How is that?
I call it kufr because even when the ulama met and disagreed on a matter,
Yeah.
they left upon their own opinions. The same
You're
opinions.
saying Islamically agree
Islamically,
to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. They left upon their own opinion.
Yeah.
They didn't agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Because if any time the ulama met and one of them crushed the other,
Yeah.
right? Which happened a lot of times with Imam Shafi, you know what I'm saying? One of them crushed the other, they left with the same opinion.
Yeah.
That's what scholarship does.
Yeah.
That's what scholarship does.
Because their intention
You're
was
doing something.
I don't know, but Yusuf Shabazz said Abu Yamyam's ras kabir. So, yeah, your big head.
You see, he's stewing like
I was like, I'm not really.
he's stewing in it. You see, he was just overjoyed,
That was hilarious. And by the way,
like an old Negro gospel song.
right. By the way, quickly, Jeremiah says salam. Dion,
Alaikum salam
Sister
wa
Shay,
rahmatullahi wa
Sabir, and
barakatuh.
Dan the Man again. This guy always.
Dan the Man.
Always supporting us. And of course,
We need to make a song. Dan the
We
Man.
have to.
Yeah.
We also put a T-shirt. I don't know if he's going to take his face.
Who's your favorite uncle in the temple? Dan the Man.
Oh man. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But those scholars,
Yes.
right? Their intention was to seek the haqq. That's why they left. They didn't agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't for their own agenda.
This is another topic, but to touch it real quick.
Yeah.
If you talk to like Dr. Abu Tariq, the scholar of Usul, right? If you talk to him, he'll explain to you how if you are mujtahid, which he is, right? If you're mujtahid, then as a mujtahid, you shouldn't follow the opinion of others. You should actually make your own ijtihad, even on old subjects. Actually, you shouldn't be rediscovering old subjects because if it's new, like in vitro fertilization and cloning, and you revisit it, okay, organ transplant, revisit it. You make ijtihad upon those. Don't go to the old stuff and make ijtihad. Leave that. There's too many opinion on that, right?
Yeah.
Deal with something more current because ijtihad keeps the deen current.
Yeah.
Okay, keeps the fatwa current. Okay, so now he said that if you an alim, you have the option to make ijtihad, or you have the option to adopt ijtihad. He said, but it's better to that
Yeah, good.
she said, I translate for some scholars. Yeah. I said, those are not scholars.
Hey, do you remember Hallelujah?
Praise Lord.
Yeah. When he came to the masjid a long time ago?
This is old spy dude.
Yeah, he was wearing the sirwal kameez and
spy dude.
as soon as he had a tag that says his name Hallelujah. It was hilarious.
A tattoo?
His name tag.
Oh, tag name. Okay,
And then this is Hallelujah. I think this guy's a joke.
And he goes around the Christians and he did.
I think he's a Christian. I think one brother caught him.
Is,
yeah, but as soon he came to the masjid,
Caught
guess
him
who called him
Caught him
Sheikh?
uncircumcised?
Guess who called him Sheikh right away? The sisters in the masjid.
And
Why? Because he said, MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, SubhanAllah. I mean, come on, man.
There's a hadith that the majority of the followers of Ad-Dajjal would be women. We've seen firsthand a guy comes to the masjid, calls himself Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Where is that in the deen?
Don't you see the red flag?
There's a big red flag there, but guess what? The sisters flocked toward him.
in the red flag.
But look, wallah, the sisters flocked toward
I was
him.
laughing at
It
it.
was a cape.
And guess what? His name is Hallelujah. That's like the bulging eye, of the Ad-Dajjal.
Calf, yeah.
His name is Hallelujah. Calf across the forehead.
The only thing
That's the Ayatul Kabir. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I
That's
remember,
Ayat Kabir.
the only thing I remember when he told you, let's do Suratul Ghaib.
Yeah, brother, we must pray Surah Al-Ghaib. I said, why pray Surah?
To that, the sound went out, so we were just checking.
Yeah, I see that's really.
Good
We went to
device.
Bangladesh.
The story is back. It's the part 3.
No. I'm saying.
How many seasons is
I'm
that?
saying
Where's that?
the Nia.
How many seasons is that of this story? How many seasons? Is that season 3? Episode?
For instance, there's a couple I know.
Season finale.
Good brother, good sister, both knowledgeable of the deen, mashallah. Okay, which is rare to have a couple knowledgeable of the deen.
mashallah.
That's very rare.
Yeah.
I speak from experience. Okay, so you have two couples. The woman says only touching the skin of a non-mahram breaks your wudu, breaks the man's wudu. Okay, he says no, it's any woman. So what does she does? Every time he makes wudu, she touches him.
Yeah.
She gets on his nerves every time he makes wudu.
Yeah.
She touches it, and that is like I couldn't live like that. I would be like,
Right.
well, look, okay. Well, normally it's a whole nother subject, but normally the woman has to take the husband's
Yeah,
opinion.
because it's because you have to obey
You have to- you have to obey
obey
the
the husband too, because the husband is the
He's the
Amir
Amir.
of the house.
He's the
Yeah,
Amir. He's the Amir.
I know some sisters don't like to hear that, but that's the truth.
Yeah. So the issue is that what happens is that she touches him and it drives him crazy. Well, he's holding the weaker opinion, but both are correct.
Yeah.
But she's right.
Yeah.
Both are correct, meaning that, as Muhammad SAW said, when a hakim makes ijtihad, even if he's incorrect, Allah gives him a blessing.
Yeah.
Why? For making ijtihad, not pulling a fatwa out of your butt and handing it to the king
Pause.
of Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? You pull a fatwa out your butt
Pause.
that it's okay for the kuffar to enter Jazirat al-Arabia,
Oh, yeah.
set up camp, and kill the Muslims of Iraq because you are coward. You know what I'm saying? You are sus. Okay? So he pulls a fatwa out his butt to give it to the king. The king says, smells good to me. And he passes it to the U.S. So the U.S. comes in. Now, Muhammad SAW said, whoever gives a handspan of Muslim land to the kuffar,
Yeah.
okay, whoever gives a handspan of Muslim land to the kuffar, Allah will give him that much in the nar, in the hellfire. Do you know by international law, do you know what happens when you put a base in a country and you put a fence around it? Or you set a perimeter? That becomes U.S. soil. Do you know every child born inside of the gates
Yeah.
of a U.S.
Yeah.
Base, military base, is a child born in America, not born abroad.
Yeah.
You got to be born outside the gate. So you got to go outside the gate, go, and then the child is born
What is
outside
that?
the gate.
Hey, what is that? What is that? What was that? What was that?
No, you go outside the gate and you go, and a child is conceived. That child is considered born abroad. But inside of a military base, that's considered U.S. soil. So basically, you've given miles and square miles of land to the kuffar from the birthplace of the Rasul Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So deal with that. So back to the lambs. The lambs breaking the wudu, not breaking the wudu. The strongest opinion is that the non-mahram women, even if your mom is not Muslim, even if your sister or what have you, your aunt is not Muslim, if they grab you and kiss you, they don't break your wudu. Okay? Only the strange women, the gharib women, the non-mahram women, the ghayr mahram. Okay? The next one is the niqab. Another example, the niqab.
Yes.
Some say niqab is fard, some say it's not fard. We have evidence on both sides. The strongest evidence tends to lean because the Sahaba describe women's faces in the Medina. Okay, so because they were describing women's faces, that means they didn't have niqab on. But the wives of Rasulullah, the Ahlul Bayt, the women of the Ahlul Bayt, they wore the niqab.
Hijab,
because men were not allowed to even entertain the idea with these women, so they were screened away from the women, from the men. Excuse me. And so if you say niqab is fard, or you say it's not fard, both are correct. Okay, one might be more right than the other one, but both come from the deen. So we're not gonna argue that. And there's no need for a third side. There's no need for a third side.
Right. And basically, you follow what you're convinced of from the nusus al-sharia. That means from the Islamic text. You know, not based on your feelings and what feelings. Yeah, based on the feelings.
Somebody do something that.
Right? No, it's true because people sometimes what do you mean by feeling? If you're convinced and this is your evidence, and you try to explain, look, I'm not convinced with the niqab for everybody because I have the evidence for it.
Yeah.
I stick by it. That's it. But if you're convinced with the niqab is for, alhamdulillah, khalas. I mean, it is still Islamic opinion.
Yeah, and we're not agreeing to disagree.
Yeah,
I'm saying we're saying that it comes from the deen.
Yeah.
Okay, it comes from the deen.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't, if you agree to disagree, that means you believe it's fard and not fard at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but you stand on yours and they stand on theirs. I'm saying, so you're not agreeing to disagree because next time you meet, you're gonna say, take it off. No, I'm just kidding.
As something goes with like, I don't know if this is people with the biha and other stuff. People argue all the time, even like in 2021. I mean, look, it's in the Sharia, it's right there. We explain it to you if you're convinced, but you have to provide proof though. You can't just say certain things, it's haram or halal or mandub or makruh or mustahab without an evidence, because we both have the right, me and you have the right to understand the evidence. Like, okay, let me look at the evidence. Okay, this is how I understood. Now, when I say this is how I understood it, not because of my own secular mindset. I understood it because the language and the rules of the Sharia, from my limited knowledge, that's how I understood it.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I will take it to the Ahl al-Ilm, the people of knowledge, and explain to them, I understood it this way, what's your thought, you know? Make sense?
So the role of a Khalifa, you know what I'm saying, role of the Khalifa, which is to settle the ikhtilaf on the ummah level, okay? It's to settle the disagreement or disputes on the ummah level. The Khalifa settles that. So even if we talked about the niqab, if the Khalifa says niqab is fard, everyone wears it. I might put one on. You know what I'm saying? I would be so happy to have a Khalifa, I'll probably put one on. Assalamu alaikum, akhi.
Yo, chill.
I'm just saying, bro, you know,
I see you coming from.
That'll be a time to celebrate.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
not celebrating these despotic, you know, individuals. So anyway, the Khalifa is the one that will settle it. Even the ulama have said that, how did the Malaika know that the creation of human beings would cause shedding of blood and dispute?
Yeah.
How would they know that based on what Allah Ta'ala says, I will create fil ardi Khalifa? How would they know? The ulama say that the reason the Malaika knew, because Allah Ta'ala says Khalifa. Why would there be a need for Khalifa when the angels don't beef like that?
Yeah.
The jinn were not even, doing all that. You know what I'm saying? They were not even doing all that. The jealousy, that came between Iblis and Adam alayhi salam, what I'm saying, was something that was fairly new. It was so new when Iblis told Adam alayhi salam, uqsimu billah, I swear by Allah, Adam never heard a lie in his life. So all of this was new. So by Allah Ta'ala says, I will create fil ardi khalifa. On the earth, a khalifa.
Before you go forward, can you all just quickly check the phone because it's not the sound right now. Somebody's saying that the streaming is yes chopping. That could be the internet.
Yeah, it could be the alternate too.
Yeah. Double check real quick because I'm like I looked at mine and it's not working. It stops right there.
It stops right there?
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah, there's an issue with the Wi-Fi. With the Wi-Fi here.
I can do a hotspot.
1 second.
It stopped right there?
Yeah.
Man, we've been out for a long time.
Yeah. So the Wi-Fi is. I can see the Wi-Fi is going on and off, on and off. We need a direct.
Could we do
Kibble.
89 5G?
What is it?
Is there a 5G version?
Yeah, it is a 5.
Of this
Yeah,
story.
but what's the
of this
password
season.
though?
So
It should be the same.
I don't know the password. What's the password?
You know what I'm saying? If you have the password, it should be the. Oh. I
No,
see.
you have to put a password again.
Say.
See? You know the password?
Oh, I don't have a password.
Could we text it better?
We
can
it's
use.
annoying.
we can use-
myself. Yeah, it's right.
He said, "Khalas."
Golly.
We can use a personal hotspot.
Is that better? That make it any better?
We could try it.
Good brother, good sister, most knowledgeable of the deen, mashallah. Which is
Needs to be a khalifa.
Yeah.
Signifies that there will be disputes,
Exactly.
there will be conflicts.
And because of us as men and women and how we are and our makeup, we need Khalifa. So Muhammad Sallallahu told us that our own personals, you know what I'm saying, but that doesn't do anything for the ummah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by the fact that Allah Ta'ala says Khalifatan fil ardi khalifa, that in the earth I will create a khalifa, that the malaika knew that there would be dispute between human beings.
Yeah.
So the dispute is settled by the khalifa. Like I said, if the khalifa says the niqab is fard, then all women are going to wear it. All believing women will wear the niqab because the Khalifa said it's fard, and that settles the dispute.
Yeah.
Just as when we mentioned before doing the one about talaq, the about the divorce episode, we mentioned that during Abu Bakr Khalifate, whatever you want to call it, when he was Khalifa, radiallahu an, he said that if you pronounce 3 talaq in one sitting, it counts as 1. Okay? And when Omar radiallahu anh took over, Omar said, if you say 3 talaq in one sitting, then it will count as 3. So Omar he wouldn't allow people to play with it. Okay,
Yeah.
And he issued that ruling, and people had to abide by that ruling. So men had to back away from hastily, pronouncing divorce upon their wife. 3. You can pronounce 1, but you pronounce 3 in one sitting. Talaq the key, talaq the key, talaq the key. See, that counts as 3. So don't play with it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is the Khalifa does settle disputes between us as Muslims. There's a lot of things that we're not going to agree on. We're not going to agree on, okay? And because we have no leadership, we don't have to agree on it, okay? Which it just hurts us as an ummah.
Yeah.
But when we get our Mir Mu'mineen back, the real one, not the ones that y'all like, but the real one, we get the real one back, then, a lot of these petty disputes between us are going to be settled. And you people that keep up the fitna, oh boy, y'all gonna have a rude awakening. The Mir is anti-fitna.
That's facts.
So, I think we beat that one up.
Yep.
I think we beat that one up. Pause. And the issue is that, man, I don't know what's up with the internet, alternate, middle net.
It happens, technical difficulties.
It happens, but see, when you go all the way to Bangladesh
It'd be like that.
Season 4.
and find a young boy walking down the street barefoot, I'm not gonna say who. See, I promise never to say it again, so I can't say who.
Yeah.
And you
It's
throw him in
subliminal
the trunk of your car because he has a complexion
Yeah.
for the technology.
Why car? Why can't it be like van, SUV?
I can't afford. I
Van's
tried.
like kind of
I couldn't afford. I went to Bengali rent a car.
Yeah.
And all they had was the.
rickshaw.
All they had was
You have the tricycle and you have the rickshaw, tempo. Hey, right now they have the electric now, so they're becoming very
mashallah.
environmental friendly. See,
Oh, there we go.
very
Okay.
smart, man.
I really want to go. Hey, if I go to Bangladesh, I may not leave.
Yeah,
It might make me a black king.
yeah, of course.
Hey, black king. King of Aswad.
Kindu Aswad.
So anyway,
You have to tell them a spicy level -4.
-4.
I
Because the
might.
0 there is like 4 here.
Yeah, I just want a lot, man. Yeah, these dudes tried to. They tried to pull my man card, because I wouldn't. So we eat at the certain restaurant.
Let's pause again.
Yeah.
So many
We
pauses
at the
this
certain
episode.
restaurant. They'll say, "What is the spicy level? 1 through 5?" So I was saying 3,
Yeah.
and I know at 3 I could barely taste my food. Okay, so now I go in yesterday and I manned up. I said, "Look, I'm my own individual self person, if that makes sense." I said, "Level 2, please."
That's so cringy, man.
I said, "Level 2, please."
Self-individual.
And I enjoyed the food better, and I will get level 1 spicy next time, because look,
So weak.
I'm a slave to no man.
He is so
Ask
weak.
Abraham Lincoln.
He is so weak. He can't
I'm a
even
slave
handle
to
it.
no man. And
that weak.
remember that time I was at Trump's speech, and he said, "Look at my African American over there." Look at my that was you. That was me. That was you. That was me. I was about like, I ran behind some fat white. I mean, okay. Anyway, so Shay, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Pause.
Yeah, man. Stop.
I just paused the pause.
Yeah, stop.
Anyway, now we beat that up.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah.
Okay. Shaking my Muslim head.
Yep.
Topic.
What is it? The inauguration?
Yeah.
Inauguration.
Yeah.
The Muslims.
Yeah.
Shedding tears.
Muslim stuff, a lot of them.
Yeah.
So happy.
Why they're happy?
So happy.
They're heavy.
Very happy.
So happy President Trump is
Translation?
out.
Yeah.
The happy Trump is out.
Yeah.
So he put in the child toucher.
Yeah.
The hair sniffer child toucher on video.
Yeah.
Not accusation, on video.
Yeah.
Children do like this.
Yeah.
Something ain't right. You got your hand in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Your hands in the wrong place.
Yeah.
A child don't want it. You pulling the.
What the hell, man?
Yeah. You pull on my daughter. I'm boy. Bye.
Over.
Yeah.
And the smile you got it's gonna be jack-o'-lantern like.
You gotta watch it. We don't want Facebook to,
Man, look. I'll knock his teeth out his mouth if he ever pulls my child. Like my child. First of all, we wouldn't even be there.
Yeah, right.
But in the case, you grab my
Hypothetically
daughter,
speaking.
you make my daughter's arm go like this.
Hypothetically
And my
speaking.
arm gonna go like
Look at
this.
that arm, mashallah.
You know?
Look at that arm, mashallah. Yeah.
Hey,
Look at that arm, mashallah.
Forearms,
Got some
hands.
guns right there.
Anyway,
Forearms,
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
this is what we are.
Yeah.
The Muslims.
So why they happy?
The Muslims saw Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
She's like 7'5",
Yeah.
Sasquatch looking, underbite.
Oh my God.
So anyway, she had her hair blown out, big hairdo,
Yeah.
and the Muslims said, "Oh look, whoa, oh wow," and they were like, I'm looking at, I'm like, "Ooh yeah, this is the best." Anyway, so look, check it out. Look, man, look. She had her hair blown out, and she
Yeah.
had the mask on, hiding her.
No. She didn't do that.
She walking like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was kind of blurry
Yeah,
through the forest.
yeah, to the forest.
So she had and they like, oh, look at her hair, and it was all on her. And it's so Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
What is God?
Kamala, the Ugandan giant.
She's like Indian.
Indian, Jamaican, who cares?
Durka,
Black,
Durka,
all kinds of it.
Durka. Anyway, so what happened was they making a Durka in Dubai. There's a whole Durka temple. They're making the idols by hand.
He said dirt.
Yeah. So anyway,
What is that?
It got their coordinates. Take away from that missile. So anyway,
But did you know that he's already sent the troop to Syria?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's a warmonger.
They're already talking about Yemen right now already.
That's why the siyasiyun amongst us,
Yeah.
the Muslim politicians, don't mean they get involved in kufr. It means they understand the political landscape.
Yeah.
Okay, they understand it. Okay, they said that actually Trump is a better president in regards to the state or the affairs of Muslims overseas because he's not a warmonger.
Yeah.
He just wants the money.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's a businessman.
he was like the Tartars, the Mongols,
Yeah.
during the time of Ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullahi alayhi, right? When they ransacked Baghdad, Ibn Taymiyyah said, keep feeding them alcohol because when they're drunk, they don't bother us.
Yeah.
So Trump was like the drunk dude that didn't bother us.
Right.
Okay, MBS was giving them service.
Yeah.
You know, and Trump was happy with that
Yeah,
service that MBS was giving him.
Yeah. Good service.
Like good service. Oh yeah,
Pause.
this is the best head of state.
Yeah, but why the Muslim in America happy? Even overseas, they're happy too.
Bro, they the hair, they say the whole pageantry of it, they were in love with it.
It's
And
like
I'm
a TV show.
Well,
Entertainment.
Bro, Kamala is a civil war criminal.
Yeah.
I mean, the people she put to death,
Yeah,
and
that's
the
a-
parents,
that's a fact.
she
You can
jailed
check, yeah.
parents
Yeah.
who had unruly kids that didn't attend school. How many of us? Not me. I never ditched school.
Yeah.
I just never did.
You graduated from the street like me.
I was hood, but I didn't ditch school.
Yeah.
You know, but nevertheless, so how many children that ditched school without their parents knowing? How many parents had children that they could not control because the state said don't touch them, don't give them time out. You know.
So now they're doing time for that.
Yeah, they're doing time in now. So what happened was, so what Kamala Harris did, she had the parents jailed because the children were out of control. That's not fair, especially when the state doesn't help you and all they do is deter you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hinder you.
Yeah.
So that's her. Joe Biden.
He's been
Biden said if y'all Negroes go to school with his white kids, it'll become a jungle. They'll turn the school into a jungle. That's what he called y'all.
Was he in bondage for more than like 4 decades or something?
50 years or so.
Yeah. 5 decades.
So look, all that being said, why are Muslims that say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah happy with anything that's happening? The man immediately is going to quarantine you again.
Yeah.
He's immediately, don't homosexuals have enough rights? Why is that on the top of the agendas? How many more rights do you need?
It's more than rights. It's power and control. That's what
Does he
they're
want to
looking
touch
for.
them now? I'm trying to figure it out. So anyway,
Saw the
the point is this.
Congress dude.
Yeah.
Now he's sending troops to Syria immediately. He's trying to go to war against Yemen by declaring a certain group there that's fighting as terrorists.
Yeah.
You know, bruh, if you come in my house, you just met a terrorist.
Yeah.
If you come in my house, I'm saying, stay out of my land, stay out of my house, stay out of my domain. Don't come over. Where you from, dude? Kentucky? You from Kentucky?
Yeah.
You over here in Iraq, and you're calling people terrorists. I mean, the logic is not there. But anyway, back to the Muslims.
Yeah.
They just it was and Lady Gaga walked out. What is that gargoyle?
Gargoyle.
Oh, say God.
It was worse than Fergie.
Really?
And she walked out.
No, stop.
You just see her?
I don't know. I don't waste time.
Look, bro.
I don't waste time. You know. I don't want this
I
stuff.
saw the video. It was like 2 minutes. I said, let me see what this gargoyle doing. So I clicked on the YouTube video. She said, she looked almost robotic, Yaki. She was walking. The soldier walked her down.
Well, a marriage?
Like a marriage, and she held his arm. He walked her down the steps. She got to the bottom of the steps. She turned to him and said, and she walked up and said,
I gotta go watch this now.
No,
Because you said that,
she
I'm
saw
gonna go watch
Obama. She said, Then she walked over to Biden. She said, Then Kamala was right there, right? She said, Then they gave her a microphone. She said, I'm like, oh man, look at this.
Entertainment, dude. It's entertainment. It is
Man,
entertainment.
look. Then after she got on the top of the building and did like this.
Bruh.
Man, I know where they get the gaga from. Like, ya Allah, bro. But with the Muslims, like, it was like the whole thing, the
I think-
pageantry of it,
I think the Muslims are happy because they were
and
saying
the hair.
they were saying because they lifted the ban on the Muslim. They're happy because of that, right? They're happy because of the illegal that are coming in. Also, they're gonna get help,
But now they're imposing an intellectual ban.
right?
Like,
Yeah, but you know, to be
you know
honest
what
with
I'm
you,
saying?
I mean, I know people don't like this, but when the ban happened, actually, I was happy. Muslims should get banned.
Show the truth.
No, they should get banned because now you're gonna feel the Muslim in Syria, Kashmir, Yemen, Burma, how they suffer, because you're never gonna relate to them if you don't go through the suffering, right? So I think it was good that hey, deport me too.
And another thing,
to Bangladesh.
Another thing,
He'll be a king in Bangladesh.
with the leadership, despite the change in leadership, the agenda remains the same.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
You know,
But,
like a CEO,
I'm
you know.
saying, how do you see this in
As a-
like
Get excited. Well, it falls right in line with that how a lot of Muslims idolize celebrities and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It falls right in line with that way of.
Well, not just that. Then you have the celebrity shield that also partake in these sort of.
yeah, of course.
And the followers gonna do the same
told us
thing.
to vote. And told
Yeah.
us to vote.
Yeah.
They said it's fard or wajib. They said it's
Where they at now?
mandu. That means you. Wajib fard means you must do it or you sinning.
Yeah.
So all the Muslims that don't vote for kufr
sinning,
or
yeah.
sinning,
I'm sinning,
according to
basically.
them,
Yeah.
or they say it's mandu, mean Allah is gonna bless you. So basically, they're putting the onus on Allah. You gotta bless them. I told them you have to do it, so you gotta bless them. You know,
Yeah.
or they say it's mubah, it's a choice. So who gave you that choice?
That's why I tell a lot of folks that you need to understand the American politics, the world politics. You have to study the capitalist system, the secular system. You have to study these so you can see what's actually taking place, because most of us are very simple-minded people, man.
Yeah, very, very, very.
You know, very simple-minded. So
So anyway, that's all I got, man. I'm so done. So basically, for all those Muslims that are bigging up and posting and sharing that inauguration of the gargoyle and the child toucher hair sniffer, the parent jailer.
I got another idea for hair sniffer, like a
Yeah.
beauty product. Yeah, I think of it with his face.
So anyway, yeah. So anyway,
Like a hair perfume. Or something.
and the 6 foot, I'm the 7'4".
Yeah.
Underbite,
Oh my God.
big hair behind the mask.
Allah
You know,
Akbar.
those that celebrating all of that, we're shaking our Muslim head.
Very sad.
Anyway, we got to get better internet
Yeah.
because today was more like alternate.
Yeah. It basically had to have a direct line, basically. You know, instead
Hey,
of
pause.
wireless.
Pause.
Need the Ethernet. The Ethernet cable.
Yeah, the Ethernet cable.
We don't have it.
We have to ask the brother to drop a line.
Yeah, well, he said he got a 50 foot.
Whoa.
Pause. He said he got a 50 foot cord.
That's very long.
That
That's
could
very long.
come.
50 foot is very long.
I don't know if it'll reach from there though. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if
the
it'll-
one that I had was 50, remember? Was
Oh, you had
25.
50?
Yeah. It should be
I
more
thought
than
he
that.
said he had 50.
Let's go to his office and he can measure. From his office all the way.
I
down.
don't like the way this is going.
Yeah,
I don't like this at all.
it's okay, man. Sometimes you
I don't
gotta
like
do
this
what
at
you
all.
gotta do.
Once you say the pause, like everything after for like the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, because he's gonna
like
build. He
there's
builds.
a
So
shockwave.
go to his
builds the
office.
pause. Yeah, he builds
Go to
it.
his office and do the measurement. It's not too long.
Look. This, I'm officially done. I'm gonna be like Dion.
Whoa.
Jesus! Alayhi salam. Allahu
Dion,
Akbar.
check your phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Brother, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, you wasn't here.
You
wasn't
missed
here.
it, man.
And you don't watch the podcast because you don't have to.
Yeah. It's not false, right?
You're not far.
It's not
And I'm gonna get mad. Are you watching? Oh,
Paul is
I
watching.
apologize. I apologize.
Yeah.
So anyway, this has been Amu Yum Yum the podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Follow our social medias. Follow the social medias.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment, whatever.
He-
Thumbs up,
he
thumbs
drives
down.
the car like this.
It all works
Then
the
he does
same.
social media like this.
Thumbs up, thumbs
Tap
down. It all
like
works
this.
the same. No. Follow my social media. That's a battle rap fanatic eagle.
Yeah.
Follow my social medias. follow all our social medias. We talk back.
You just have like you just have somebody put a piece of paper.
Yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah. That's coming out.
Anyway, hey, new bars coming out. New bars coming out.
Snack bar.
The album.
I'm going back to the Dola.
Ooh.
It's
Dollar.
me.
Like the dollar.
Yeah, I'm going back to the Dola. That's the new bars coming out. Okay?
Dollar.
Say, man, I just posted some bars
Yeah.
and people they didn't care.
Really?
A couple people cared.
Well, sometimes the algorithm be playing.
No. Facebook blocks some of my posts.
Yeah.
Real talk, they do. Brother showed me on his phone. He said, "This is what I see when you post. It'll be nothing with big red. I know I put the 2 red exclamation points. Okay,
That's your thing.
yeah.
Yes.
It'll be a blank page with just 2 exclamation points sitting right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lord, brother showed me. He said, "This is what Facebook is doing to your post." You know. So, I mean, hey, whatever. whatever.
Hey, they become like Saudis. Censorship, man. It's amazing.
So they don't
The
have
communist Saudis.
yeah. It's amazing.
So anyway, we out of here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.